Hey everyone, I'm Nurse TLC, a public health nurse with over 20 years experience living with EDS. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday, where we talk about healing through van life, nature, and real strategies for living well with chronic illness. Let's dive in.
Good morning. I don't know why I'm showing up square on here. I was trying to fix it, but hey, it is what it is. I hope you can see me. There's like shadow, so I can still read the comments though. Got coffee this morning. The weather is beautiful. Seiji is somewhere right around me. I was a few minutes late trying to adjust this screen, but it didn't work out. I don't know why. Comments, okay. Font. Oh, good. I can make a larger font. Okay, this is new to me on the phone, so I'm on my phone. So you guys, I hope you can hear me. This is new because obviously down here I don't have a super good signal, so I have to use my cellular. So we'll go for a walk in a minute. I'm just trying to get this adjusted. It's too wide. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Comments on stage. Banners. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks. Look at my hair. This is called roll out of bed look. Roll out of bed and get on a live stream. But why won't it let me go back? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Sorry, guys. It took me a minute. I haven't done a live on my phone in a very long time, so. Usually I'm on my laptop. So this, okay, I think we're good. We're good. So I see Jolly Matilda, who is Topi, aka Tracy. Floss is in the house. It's just hard to scroll on my phone. Looking back, I can see the current comments, but trying to scroll back. Oh, Joanne's in the house. Welcome, Joanne. Well, I see 3 of you at least to start with. That's usually how it starts anyway. Anyway, yeah, today I thought since I'm using my access pass right here, I would talk about it and do the benefits of having one if you're disabled. And it's free, so why not, right? Why not have it? It's free for life. So, of course, Derek was the first one with one. So he had one before I did. And, you know, because he's been disabled a lot longer. Okay, now it's saying new comments. So let me see new comments. Aw. I'm doing, yeah, it's free for life. The one problem is when I got my access pass, I had it from 2000 when we started the other channel until now, like this last year. And on my birthday, I lost it back in April. Oh, good, the sun moved. It's better. I can see better. That's awesome because the sun, I can't help where the sun is. Anyway, I lost my access pass and they don't just issue you a new one. You have to reapply. So that was a pain because I have, there's different ways to see who's eligible, but I don't get Social Security or anything. So it's harder for me to apply because I have to send in like medical paperwork. I know. I love this coffee cup. My sister got it for me, and it reminds me of my mom because there's the hummingbirds, and that was her and my grandma. There's two of them. One's my mom, one's my grandma, I say. And this reminds me of them because every time I see a hummingbird, I think of them. They loved hummingbirds. They always fed the hummingbirds, put flowers in the yard for the hummingbirds. So I love this cup, and my sister got it for me. And I have coffee this time. I usually have already had coffee, so I drink tea. But today this is my coffee, so it's good. It's a mocha latte that I made in the video. Oh, I almost lost you guys. Sage hit the stand. Like, I have this little stand, and Sage hit it with her leash and almost knocked you guys off. So she's funny. I'm gonna see if I can turn this camera around. I don't know how to do it on here, but I'll learn. Because I'm on StreamYard still, it's a little different on the phone. But I'll take you over to see Sage and her little, she's loving life, of course. She loves van life. So she's just sniffing, doing her thing, doing her beagle thing. Let me see if I can turn you towards the van. I don't know if you can see her back there. There she is back there. Maybe we'll put it this way so we could do the Sagey cam since we're on this little table. Oh, now she went under the van, so never mind. Sagey, what are you doing under there? She's hilarious. Looks like she's under the van now, so yeah, she was way back there. She's attached to the van, so she can't go anywhere. Anyway, I'm going to take her for a walk, and we could walk down by the water and then talk more about the access pass. Let me see. Yeah, I almost dropped you guys. Where are you at, Sagey? It's cold under the van. Why are you under the van? So, I'm looking down at my notes because I forget anything. The thing with the access pass that I really like is obviously it's for people with disabilities, and it makes it to where you can enjoy life and get out more and do it on a budget, because a lot of people are on Social Security or disability of some sort, so their budget is restricted compared to somebody else who can make more money. So I really like that it's a discount to go camping everywhere that's inside of a national park. We're in the Sequoia National Forest, even though there's no trees right here where I'm at. You'll see all the mountains. It's gorgeous. Yeah, she might have smelled, there's squirrels around here, but I think they're in the spring, there's squirrels everywhere, and she goes crazy. But being that it's winter, they're probably in their little dens. I don't know, because we're by some rocks where the squirrels, because I come here a lot. Yeah, those on Social Security disability, you're on a budget. Hello. So you a lot of times can't budget in travel, or it's hard to budget in your rent plus travel, whatever. So I like that you can get half price camping with these things, which is really good. Yeah, anybody on SSI or SSDI, you guys qualify. You all need to get one, because then if you're ready to say you're going to go with family to a national park, whichever one, Yosemite is around here. So I would say, or here, Sequoia National Forest, or say Yosemite, and they want to go for the day. When you have your pass, you get in free. So, and I think it's so many people in your car too. So you get in free. Your car, I think, gets in free. So that's a big discount, just, in entrance fees. Then if you decide to camp, it's then 50% off. So you can't beat it just to have it. And just all you got to do is send in your driver's license and your SSI, show proof that you're on SSI or SSDI. Yeah, I camp a lot in Yosemite. It just gets real crowded, so I don't like to go in the middle of summer because it's like they do have first come first serve, which I've gone to before, campgrounds too, where you don't book, you just show up, and if you show up like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, then you have better odds of getting in. But yeah, but it's great to get one and just have it, get it early so you have it. But I'm gonna get her so we can go on a walk because she needs to go on her sniffing walk. And so when she's sniffing, I don't make her walk next to me like she's supposed to, because it's like a fun walk. So I let her do her sniffing, and then I let her. That means she'll lead me, so she'll be pulling a little bit. Normally, when we're out in public, she's not allowed to do that. She has to walk next to me. But out here, because that's all we're doing is, enjoying. So we'll get her. Let me find her. Come on, Sage. You want to go walkies? Come on, walkies. Come on, let's go walkies. I have to find out where she's at now. So let's see. I'm going to turn it and get her. Hey, want to go walkies? Come on, let's go walkies. Come on, this way. Come on, this way. My butt all wet. Okay, there we go. Why were you under the fan? Is it warm? Is it warm? All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. There's the lake. There she is. Hold on, Sage. We're going to put this up so they can see better. Let's see. How's that? Hey, nope. You can't pull me hard, though. She's excited, obviously. Okay. So let me go around so you can see the van and not the ground, the sky and the mountains. But see how it's kind of dirt, like sand? No trees. That's just because we're on the beach of the lake, and you can camp anywhere. There's no spots. You just come in and I hope you can hear me. I should have put on mic on. I'm sorry. That was my fault. If you can't hear me, I don't have a mic on. I'll just speak up. But we're walking. She wants to go. And if you look, I'm going to spin around. Right there behind me is the dam of the lake. And I'm used to coming over here because it's very private. And this is where we had our meetup a couple years ago. But she likes to go towards the dam because there's critters, She likes to do her sniffing. I can see the van back there. Okay, good. I was worried that because I didn't have a mic on that you wouldn't be able to hear me. So that's good to know. Okay. Might have to turn up your volume if you can't. Letting her sniff right here. Are you going to pee or what, little girl? Nope. But we're going to walk down the dam and to the water because that's what she wants to do. I'm letting her guide us. Let me tap the screen because it's getting a little dark and I don't want to kick you guys out. There you go. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, you found a hole to sniff? She, of course, sniffs every hole we come up to. Oh, I hear seagulls, huh? Even though we're on a lake, we have seagulls. I guess a couple hours from the ocean is enough for the seagulls. Okay, now we're in the rocks of the dam, where her favorite place to sniff. Hold on. She's on a scent because she starts pulling a little bit. Yeah, here she is on a scent. I just got to be careful that she doesn't make me trip when I let her sniff. Because she can pull a little strong. We had to break her up. The trainer had to, and I had to break her of the pulling me. And how I do it is right now it's clipped to her back. If you look at her, the halter she has on. Wait, where are you, little girl? There you are, somewhere. She has it's clipped to her back. And when I'm like, need her to be serious and next to me, I clip it to the front of her halter so she can't pull me. Hey, Ivan, welcome. I can see the comments a little bit, but I'm out walking with Seiji at the lake. So welcome, welcome. There's only a few of you in here, which is good because I can actually see and read the comments. They're not too fast. So on my phone, because it's the first live I'm doing on my phone and not on my laptop. So, and I've got to walk, watch, not trip, and hold the phone. So it's working out so far. Now you can't bring me into the mud though, little girl. We're getting towards the water. So we'll be at the water in a little bit because she's guiding me to the water. But I'm doing good watching my steps. I wouldn't want to fall right on the live. That would be bad. Let me switch hands so you guys can see. There we go. Now you can see her better. She's right there sniffing like she always does, being a beagle. That's why she loves van life. This is what she gets to do. New scents all the time, huh? So like I said, having the access pass, this area has, if I turn around, you'll see nobody's here, which is amazing. Look, 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 you're going to see the van. Now that's the dam. Where is the van? I'm trying to. There's the water. So somewhere I'm not getting the van, or it's back there and I can't see it. Anyway, you see nobody's around, which is nice. But here there's water, trash, bathrooms. So if you do have a porta potty, you can go dump it. There's trash, like I said, trash cans, big dumpsters, water. Of course, not the drinkable, but the other water that you just use for other things. You can fill up your jugs. I mean, you could drink it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just local water. But anyway, so there's the amenities. So that's why it's charged here. Kind of like an LTVA. You can stay for 14 days in one spot. But they let you move down the beach and you can stay another 14 days. You don't have to go somewhere too far. They let you stay. And then as long as you move somewhere, it's very long. So you can move to the other end. But it is the charge for the access pass people and seniors that have a senior pass is 50% off or $6 a day. So it's not quite as cheap as boondocking, but with the amenities you have, and you can go, you know, like I said, with the toilets and the water and the dumpsters, you don't have to go far. You don't have to go looking for, you know, a dump. Our dump is in Kernville. It's far. So I'm like, I mean, to me, coming here and being able to have whatever, it's worth the $6 a day to be on the beach where it's beautiful and park anywhere you want. So I'm gonna turn around because we're on the lake shore. It looks small, but it's big. There's a peninsula across from us that you see over there. So it looks like there's not a lot of water, but that's just a peninsula. It's big. The lake is really big. I'm gonna turn where the best views are. You're not gonna go in the water this early. It's cold. She'll go in the water. She loves it. Oh, here we are. She wants to go in the water. It's cold. It's so cold. See, she loves it. She would go in the water, and it's like 50 degrees out here. But I'm going to turn around for the best view. I don't know if you can see. It might look far away, but there's mountains. Maybe I didn't go all the way around. I can't get the angle right. There's beautiful mountains, and it's hard to see on camera, but it's gorgeous. So all the way around behind me too, where the van is mountains. We're in a little like a dip where you're surrounded literally by mountains. Oh, hey Steve and Okie, welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Oh, look at, now I'm on my phone and guess who's calling? Spam risk. I hate these spammers. No, thank you, spammers. Anyway, yeah, right on my phone, there's a spam calling. I don't know why I'm in a square. I got to figure that out on StreamYard. Somehow it put me in a square instead of the right. I don't know. Maybe it's just on my phone, but yeah, but there's the van back there somewhere. It's somewhere. I don't know. I can't see it on my phone, but you're looking at the dam. That's the dam right there. It's a brand new dam. They just got through with it last year. It was not earthquake ready. It was so old that it was gonna, like, at any moment, all the water would rush to Bakersfield and kill a bunch of people. So the state of California had to put some money out to fix the dam. So it's done. It's good. But we're in this, even though there's no trees, because the trees are all a little above us, we're in the Sequoia National Forest. Because if you go upriver, you're going to hit the big trees and go to the park where they have the campgrounds and all that. But right now we're just, I love this area because nobody's got the word out about it. So it's not, I mean, there is boondocking. There is a lot of boondocking for free. Also, but nobody's got the word out. Like, they don't know about this place, and it's like and especially in the winter, this weather is amazing. It is, well, like during the night the low gets to 40, but during the day it gets to like 70. So it's like, no, like, you can see how empty it is. Nobody's around. It's like, why? Like, nobody got the word out that this is the place to be for real, and I'm happy about that. There's all kinds of little rocks like around fire pits as well, and there's rocks everywhere, so you can make a fire pit anywhere you want. And I don't park close to the water because I've already learned my lesson. It rises and falls kind of like the ocean, but it's not. We're over, I'll show you some fire pits. There's the van. We're close to the van. But I'm letting, like I said, Sage lead the walk. So she's the one showing me where to go right now. This is her life. I'm just living in it. That's how I feel. Huh. It's your life. Okay, maybe I can put it on her more. There we go. See, she's not pulling or nothing. It's a loose leash. She does at the very beginning when she's excited or if she gets on a scent. But this is a leisure walk, so I'm not making her stay right next to me and walk like we do in town, like when we go to places. There's one of a fire pit on the beach. A couple of them. You can hear the water right now, but it's like there's no wind or nothing. It's gorgeous. We'll see how close the van is, if I can get it in the background. Mountains, water, beautiful blue skies. So I'm very happy that nobody knows about this place. Let's see if I can see any chat while I'm doing this. And then we'll go back up by the van. Oh, the elevation? What is the elevation? 4,000-ish feet. It's around 4. It's not super high. That's why we don't have the trees. It's around 4,000 feet. Once you start going up river and into the mountains, then you get it gets going up to a lot higher elevation. So it's considered the mountains because we're surrounded by the mountains, but it's definitely not the tree. I mean, you can see right behind me, right here, if you can see the mountain behind me, it has trees. So the trees start very close. It's just on the beach, there's no trees. So there is area, like my favorite area is if I go, let's see, let me show you. If I go that way down the beach and maybe a mile or two down the road is where Dee and I like to camp. Dee and I camp together, but it has big trees and shade. So in the summer, that's the best location. So there is trees. It's just not right here on this beach. And look at what somebody did. I hate this kind of crap. If I can get it behind me. Sage, wait, hold on. Oh, look, they put a bunch of beer cans in there. So I'm gonna have to go collect those because I don't like any trash. People are crazy. I hate that stuff. I hate trash. Another fire pit on the beach. All right, let's go back, Sagey. Let's go back to the van. She wants to go back in the water. Here, you want to go? Your paws will be a little wet. It's cold, but she likes to go. She's not going to go right now. Okay, good. Let's go this way. Good girl. Where is she? Okay, there she is. Now we're in the sand. It's sandy and rocky. I mean, there's rocks everywhere to make fire pits. And they're from the dam, I think, because they're not like, I don't think these are like river rocks. I think they're from the dam. People, I don't know what they do, but there's a lot of rocks. And we are by the river. Obviously, the dam releases water into the river. So, the river comes right off of here. So who knows, but there's a lot of rocks around. And the BLM land near here, we're talking, okay, I'm going to pull this up. Where the dam is, right here. On the other side of the little highway is a place called Keysville. And it is BLM land free. And it's along the river. It's beautiful. And it's free to camp at. And you can stay 14 days, just like the other. They're a little more strict there because it's free. So like this is more like a LTVA, so they're not as strict because you're paying. But still, $6 a day for water, trash, and bathrooms is good. But having this view and being on the lake. But Keysville is on the river, and it has trees. There's trees. And it is free for 14 days. And then you got to move on. But there's another free area on the lake called Hanning Flat. So you would move from Keysville to Hanning Flat, stay there 2 weeks, then move back to Keysville. That's what people do. And I can test that because my friend Lori came to visit and she stayed like 3 months. And she would, of course, mooch dock at the home base as well. But she stayed a lot in Keysville and then would move to Hanning Flat. And that's so she'd go Lake River, Lake River, Lake River for free the whole time. So it's nice. I feel comfortable here, and I don't mind paying the $6 a day because I like to dump my trash. You know, don't have to worry about it, a bunch of trash accumulating. And if you look, I'm going to try to see if you can see behind me now. Right there, maybe a little farther. I don't know if you can see way back there, but that's where the bathrooms and the trash cans are. It looks farther than it is. It's a kind of by the mountain right there. Let's see. It's back there. That's where you walk up to dump your trash or drive up, obviously. But there's only one other RV way down the beach. That's it. Nobody's around. It's great. It's great. No crowds, no nothing. Just me and Seiji. And we're back at the van. And it looks like we're farther away than we are really on here. But then I just put her on her leash that's attached to the van because she can't be trusted when she sees a squirrel or something. Yeah, she will run away when she sees a critter. So it's in my DNA. The trainer said it's hard to train out of a beagle. Their DNA is to hunt. So whoops. She sees a mouse or she sees something or anything, she will run after it. Sage, you can get up here with Mom? Come on, up. Come on. Do you want to get up here with Mom? I can help you if you think you can't jump. She's looking at me like, help me, because she tries to be lazy sometimes. Sage? Because if she's attached to a leash, she thinks she can't do something. I don't know why. Come on. I'm trying to get the tripod out so we can get her. All right, come on. Come on up. Yeah, she just wanted a little boost. Here we go. Say hi to everybody. Sit down. You're right on my lap, of course. Oh my goodness. She loves to sit. We have like you can see, it's a love seat. It's a love seat. And she likes to be on my lap, of course. So now I have a big dog on my lap. You're not that big. You're tiny. She's a tiny beagle. I'm tiny. I weigh 22 pounds. She always wants kisses all the time. You can just see her. She checks my breath too. She gets a lot of info from her nose, And she does the deep pressure therapy now. She's doing so good with that. Amazing, That came on your own. You start doing that all on your own. You could sit next to Mom. I bought a love seat so she would have a spot too. And here she is sitting on my lap. But let's look what's on Mom's notes. You're going to be the star of the show, Sage, because I'm trying to get the tripod to sit. Oh, that works out. There we go. There we go. So the Access Pass is free to people with disabilities. There's also a Senior Pass, National Parks Pass. And the Senior Pass is, trying to get it. Oh, you're such a baby. Here it is. The Access Pass is blue, and it has like a wheelchair on it. It says Access. And then there's one that says Senior, and you have to be 62. and it's $20 a year or $80 for a lifetime for senior pass. And they both do the same thing as far as the senior doesn't get you into the park for free. I mean, there's not an entrance here, but for camping, it still gives you 50% off. So it's worth it to get it if you camp a lot. The access pass gives you free entry to all national parks at the gate and half price camping. So it's worth it. And like it says right here in the corner, free. So it does, if you order it online like I did, you just upload your documents, then it is $12.50 to process. But if you go to one of their centers, and if you looked at the pinned comment, that's where you go to apply and get more information. And up there, when you click on the link, it'll take you to the National Park Service, and then it'll explain everything you need to submit for the access pass. If you are disabled, you just SSI or SSDI showing you're disabled, and that's enough. For me, I had to sit in medical paperwork. It's a form, like a form that my doctor signed saying I was disabled, basically. And you have to be disabled. And here's what they said, which I don't really get this, but what am I? Who am I? It says exactly this. Hold on. Oh, who is eligible? It says U.S. citizens or permanent residents determined to have a permanent disability that severely limits one or more major life activities. But it never says what those life activities are. It just says one or more major. So I'm like, so as long as your doctor writes something like that, you're good to go. And for documentation, you will need a photo ID with one of the following: a statement by a licensed physician, which is what I did, or a document from the VA, which is what Derek did, or SSDI or SSI paperwork showing disability. That's it. Send those two things in and they'll send it to you in the mail. It takes about 6 weeks to process in the mail though. It's like not quick, because that's how I did mine. But it's worth it, because here I am for $6 a day out here on the water with nobody around. Yeah, 2 weeks. And the thing is, there's a camp host like right when you come in. So if you show that, like when I didn't even stop there, I come and do my thing, they eventually come around, and then you just tell them how many days. And if you're paying cash, then it's $6 a day. But if you use the machine, there's a machine where you can print out tickets and use your credit card. Then what they do is, because the machine charges $12, which is the normal price, so what they do is they give you 2 days for one. So for $12, the regular price with daily price, you get 2 days. So if you're staying for just 1 day, then you want to pay cash or a check. You can write a check. But yeah. But I just like the convenience of dumping my trash and having if you're going to be here a long time. If I'm going back to base camp, I don't care, I'll go boondocking if I'm going back like weekly. Yeah, most of the LTVAs, that you can get a seasonal or you can get a 2-week pass. Like I got a 2-week pass when I went to stay at the LTVA the first year with D. So, or you can, I guess, pay daily too, but I got a 2-week pass. And here you can pay daily or do what you want. There are passes for other people. So say like you don't qualify for the access pass or the senior pass, then you can buy like a seasonal pass. something like that. But I don't know much about that. You'd have to look it up on the National Park Service. Still drinking my coffee. It's just slightly warm after that walk. But look at her. Do you see her just looking around? So happy. So happy. Oh, see, I'm a good girl with my mom. I'm such a good girl. Yes. She's the best. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? You want to lay down next to mom or on my... Okay, she's going to lay on my lap. It's deep pressure. It helps me, actually. Her weight is perfect for me. Oh, back up. Here we go. Why don't you lay down right here? I'll bring her bed out of the van and set it next to me, and then she'll get in her bed if she wants to be cozy, because she likes to get under the covers. So if we're in the van, she'll go under the covers. So if I bring her bed out and set it in the chair right here, then she'll get in her bed and I'll cover her up if she wants a nap. If I want a nap and I want to be outside. But this is her. She don't bark. She doesn't do anything, like, ever. The only time you'll hear this dog bark is if she sees a little critter. Then she'll do her, you know, her howl, whatever, bay. They call it a bay. She does the baying when she sees a critter. But she doesn't bark at people. She doesn't bark at other dogs unless it's playful. She doesn't ever bark inside the van. She's not a good watchdog because she's too friendly and doesn't bark. Which she's been in the van since she was 8 weeks old. So it's funny, like in a parking lot, she'll be in the passenger seat in her bed area, and people will walk by and she won't even bark. Nothing. The only time she barked once, and we were at the VA hospital, and the policeman at the VA hospital knocked on the window. It was nighttime, and we were parked by the ER, and he knocked on the window, and she started howling because she was in the passenger seat in her bed. So she couldn't see out because the windows were covered, and the campus police dude knocked, and she did bark. So if somebody tries to get in, or I think nobody's tried to break in that when I was in there, but if they did, I'm pretty sure she would bark if somebody was knocking or doing something. But that's it. She's a good baby. She's a very good baby. Okay, let's see what else is on here. Oh, I already said, but what the Access Pass gets you is entry into national parks for free and half price camping inside of a national park. So that's the benefits of getting it. And again, it's free, so you might as well. And then you have it when you want to go somewhere. Now, if you want to get one in person, you got to go to the National Park Service on the pinned comment or in the description. And once there, you can go to a list of places that you can buy them, but you got to, show your paperwork and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's the big national parks like Yosemite, any of the really big ones, Yellowstone. I'm pretty sure you can get them there. She doesn't bark for no reason, ever. Zero. She will bark when Hank, Derek's dog, is around because they play. It's a playfulness bark, but that's it. Okay. Now, I wanted to also talk about the benefits of being outdoors, like sitting here, like I'm doing right now. Let me put it up so you can maybe see behind me more better. Obviously reduce stress. If you're outdoors sitting like this in a beautiful view, it's gorgeous. For even her, it's a different environment. Like, it's very good on stress. Also, you get vitamin D, and in the winter we don't get good vitamin D. So sit outside and get you some vitamin D at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. Because obviously vitamin D from the sun is better than the pill form. It reduces muscle tension, which I need because of the spasms from the dystonia and stuff. It decreases pain flares. And for me with POTS, what it says when I did my research, it helps POTS related overstimulation, which I get because I have mixed POTS. So it will cause my blood pressure to bottom out. That's when I get dizzy and pass out. But I also get overstimulated, like an anxiety that causes, you can feel like it racing through your body. And that's a POTS related overstimulation. So being outdoors really helps with that as well. Obviously, anxiety it helps with. And then it's a natural mood boost, and there's improved circulation and mobility because you're going for walks more and you're getting in and out of the van and you're doing things, and you might roll some rocks around and form a little fire pit. I didn't show you my fire pit. I have a fire pit. Better sleep. And obviously, even though there's nobody around here, you're not isolated in your house. So there's that. And reduced pain perception because you're feeling other stuff on like a little bit of breeze or coolness or the sun. So you're feeling other things. So your skin is not thinking about the pain as much because it's feeling these other sensations that you get from nature. So I think there's a ton of benefits to being outdoors. And even if you go overnight somewhere, or even the day, like say I was to come here and just spend the day without staying the night or whatever, you're going to get benefit from just doing that. So go somewhere, go to a park or, a local lake or river or something. Even in the winter, bundle up and go. It's very handy. Helps, totally helpful for you. There's Jolly. I get overstimulated in large crowds because of my autism. Well, then you would like it here. Oh, there. I couldn't figure out how to get it off the screen. I'm learning on my phone still, guys. And this is the first time I've done a live on my phone since I started this channel. The other channel we used to do it all the time. I just didn't get used to StreamYard on my phone. Yeah, I'm not a big crowd person either. I don't have autism. I just don't like crowds. I don't like crowds. Like meetups are even hard for me. Like a big meetup, I can't deal with it for like a week at a time. It has to be like a few days, or like our meetup here, we would camp like a whole week with just a couple of friends, but the actual meetup was only a weekend because I can't handle big crowds too long. I do like courtside because you can spread out. And so I would spread out and be away from everybody. That's how I don't like to be like we did, like in the 022 meetup in Oregon. We were like the center of everything because we had the disability spot for Derek. So everybody would gather in our spot. And I didn't love that. It was good for easy on Derek, obviously, which is, more important. So I didn't have a problem. But I like to be away. I don't like to be crowded up. Like, I just don't like a lot of people around. I guess, I don't know. I'm an introvert now. I used to be more extroverted, and I'm introverted. That's what it is I've realized I'm an introvert now. And I don't mind being alone. I'm happy being alone. Like, I like a few friends, but I like being alone. So I have no problem being here by myself. I'm not scared. I love it. It's all good. And if I want, there is a camp. That's the one plus here. The boondocking, there's no camp hosts, so you're out there in the nature by yourself. And there are, some animals, some bobcats, some coyotes, some bears. So it's not like you're free of animals around here. But in this area, because you have to come in through a area where there is a camp host, like if you need help, you could scream, you could set off an alarm, and the camp host would hear you. It's not very far. So there is a camp host. It's actually a schoolie with a family. I thought that was cute. I haven't met them yet because I just came in yesterday here. But they have a schoolie and there's little kids running around up there, and they have bikes and stuff. And so I saw that, and I thought, oh, a cute family and a schoolie. That's who the camp host is right now. And they can stay like, if you're the camp host, you get to live here with hookups and right by the bathrooms. It's like the perfect scenario. I would if I could, camp host here. This is like the best. Seriously, look, there's nobody around to even go and try to collect any fees from, really. So I'm like, I mean, yeah, in the summer months, it gets pretty full. 4th of July, this whole place is packed. And I got stuck in here once, Derek and I, because Memorial Weekend, we were on the beach down at the water, and people crowded us in, like we couldn't get out. And it was freaking me out because I like to be able to get out whenever I want. So now I camp farther up the beach. So if people like to be on the water, I'm like, let them. I don't want to be crowded in, like in the summer months. So I generally park farther up. For one thing, the water does rise. Like if there's a snow melt in the high country, then the lake will get more full and the water will rise. But generally, people will literally come by and say, hey, you need to move. The water's rising. They'll tell you. So we had the meetup one year. It was in May, and the snow was melting and the water was rising. And they literally came by and told everybody to move up 30 feet if we were on the beach. And so I just stay farther up now. I can walk down there. Unless I'm like putting my paddleboard out and I'm actually going to be in the water a lot, then I would get closer to the water, but I don't have a reason. I just like the view. Let's see, we're almost at an hour. Let's see. Enjoy the meetups, but can go take a nap and away for a while. Yeah, that's what I prefer. Yeah. I like to be far enough away to where it's not too noisy, and I can take my nap or go in and edit or do what I need to do. And stay away from everybody for a while. So yeah, I like to be far enough away where I can walk into the group and like have a central area, for everybody to meet up, like a campfire area or whatever, a tent. And then I can still go in and it not be real noisy. That's what I like. I'm just trying to read the comments. It will let me scroll. There we go. Yeah, it went fast because we were walking around and doing things. Yeah. Yeah. So, but the thing with Dee and I, we camp the same. So we always are really good campers together. And that's why we like camp a lot together. When I go to Arizona or when she comes here, but it's like we're like 4.5 hours away or something. So it's not a huge trip to go visit her, but right now with the van situation, and I've got to wait until it gets closer to me getting a new one to go on any trips. I kind of have PTSD from being broke down like 4 times in a row. So I'm too scared to be on the road somewhere in between in the dark or in, just in between places where there's no reception or it's a long haul between towns and stuff. It's freaking me out now that it could be perfectly fine since I got it back. but it freaks me out. I can't go far now without. I can go to Bakersfield for my appointments, but we know if I could talk, we know the tow trucks are in Bakersfield, so I can get towed somewhere, and it's a city, and there's places to go and stuff like that, and so it's only like 45 minutes from here. So I'll do that trip, but I'm too scared to go too far in the van after I broke down so many times. It's just what it is. And so until I can get a new one this next summer, I'm just doing what I can. It could be, like I said, it could be perfectly fine. It could be completely fixed. I'm just don't know. I don't know, because we were always told, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So I don't know. I don't know yet what to do. At Becoming Bev's and Johnny's Journey meetup, they have a tiny camper that is just for display, air conditioning, and a refrigerator. It isn't hooked up. Oh, look, somebody's coming down to the water. But there's restrooms and such. Okay. That's cool. Showers are closed. It isn't. Oh, so you got that rented to you, and it was reasonable. How cool is that? Well, there's somebody going down by the water. They have a paddleboard, I think. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that white car. Anyway, yeah, they got some kind of paddleboard or surfboard on their roof. It's okay, CG. She's just whining. She doesn't. If she barks, I'll be shocked. It's an older man. Maybe he's just fishing. I don't know. There's fish in this lake. He looks like he's got a life jacket, so he's going out on that thing. No, you don't need to whine. He's fine. Come here, see Mama. He's not coming over here. She's just whining. But it's more of a let's go see him type of whine. See her? She's looking straight at him. And it's more like, can we go down there, Mom? Can we go down there? Let's go meet the guy. She's wagging her tail. She wants to go. She's like, let's go, let's go. There's somebody here. That's cool that they have that you can rent. That's really cool. I know it's hard for me to see on this little phone, but at least I am seeing the comments. I didn't know if I could or not, so that's a plus. No, you don't need to whine. We're not going to go visit right now. She's just like, somebody's here. Can we go? And then there's big birds down there. They look like crows. They're not seagulls. So I'm like, is she doing that for the birds or him? I don't know. But it's just a whine. It's not a. And there's a bunch of seagulls on the water, but they're like nesting, just sitting on the water. I don't know what they're doing. Or maybe those are ducks. I don't know, but there's a bunch of birds on the water. Yeah, she's a social butterfly. And you saw she didn't bark. She just did a little whine. She's right here. She's just watching. She's just watching. But she's a social butterfly. Everybody's supposed to pet her. Everybody's like a friend, but I trained her as a therapy dog. So that's what she's supposed to do. So that's why I don't know if she's going to transition to be a service dog or not. I'm just letting her do what she does. She can do both. I'm happy with if she does both, then like assist me and like, because when I sit on the ground, she will get on my legs. I say cover, that's the key word. And then she lays across my legs and she has to stay there until I say free. And she's doing very good. We're just increasing the length of time. Like we do it out in public. I'll just practice. We'll do it in the house. We'll do it all different times to see if she can be consistent at it. And I don't know if we're going to do the nose training or the smell training for POTS, but she could be smell trained for an oncoming episode. And then, obviously she'd be a full service dog, but being that she's a social butterfly, we might just keep her a therapy dog, which is fine. Yeah, because people, like she loves, like when kids especially, she loves kids. So if kids want to pet her, she gets excited when she sees kids. She's like this. She's not as like firm as she should be as a service dog, like next to me and not getting excited and stuff. She still gets excited when she sees kids and she'll bounce around like this instead of being real still like she should be. So I don't know. I'm good. Yeah, she has great nose being a beagle, so we can do smell training. I can. I just don't know if I want to or not. Like, because at this point in my disability or chronic illness life, I don't need a service dog 24/7. And so I don't know that I want to go through all that. It's a big training to do that. And if I'm just going to keep her mainly a therapy dog, and I don't need the alerts, if it gets worse and I start needing more alerts, then because I'm doing everything with the pills next to my bed, drinking my electrolytes, so my episodes have decreased a lot. So I don't know that I need a full-time service dog. So we'll see if it does increase or something and I need an alert dog, that's different. So it's just up in the air and I'm cool with that. Like if she assists me when I need it and does what we call cover and gets on me when I need it the most, I'm cool with that. Do I need her to alert me ahead of time? I mean, that would be nice. So we'll see. We'll see. I just don't know where we're going yet. But there'll be videos on that as we get closer. She's now turned 3. I didn't even have a birthday party or did anything. But she's 3 now. She turned 3 in November. And so she's and she's calm, as you can see. So she's ready. I mean, she can do that task. The reason why we didn't let her be a therapy dog until she turned 2, because they want them out of the puppy stage. And so she does play. She plays, but other dogs like Hank, they play a lot. They play tug of war and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to shut this down, guys. Thanks for spending the morning with me, drinking my coffee and going on a walk and exploring the access pass. I hope you get one if you don't have one. They're free, so get one. $12.50 if you get it online to be processed and not at a place. I just do it online. It's easy. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you next week. I think we're going to talk about how I heat the van in the winter because I don't have a normal heater set up. So I want to show you guys how we stay warm. So that'll be interesting. But anyway, see you next Wednesday. Love you guys. There'll be a video. I'm hoping there's a video on Friday, but I think it's a cooking video, so you guys might like it. It's different ways I cook in the van. So that one might be, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know. I just haven't started editing it yet. So we'll see if it comes out on Friday or Saturday sometime. Anyway, bye. Love you guys.
On the road to healing 1 mile at a time, with desert sage and hope by my side.